Google Pixel Watch 4. Price, pre-order promos, fast charging revealed. Exclusive insight, pricing and pre-order offers for the Google Pixel Watch 4. In a move that mirrors the pricing strategy of the Google Pixel 10, the costs for the Pixel Watch 4 remain unchanged this year. The 41mm version of the Google Pixel Watch 4 is priced at $349 for the Wi-Fi model and $399 for the LTE variant. Meanwhile, the larger 45mm model is set at $399 for Wi-Fi and $449 for LTE. This pricing strategy positions the Pixel Watch 4 competitively against other Wear OS devices available in the market. For instance, the Galaxy Watch 8 also starts at $349, and the OnePlus Watch 3 shares the same entry price. However, it's worth noting that the smaller 43mm OnePlus Watch 3 is available for just $299. Additionally, purchasing a Pixel Watch 4 comes with some enticing perks. Buyers will receive a 6-month subscription to Fitbit Premium and a 1-month trial of YouTube Premium. While this trial period is shorter compared to what is offered with the Pixel 10, it still provides significant value. Enhanced charging speed for the Pixel Watch 4. When we unveiled the designs of the Pixel Watch 4 last week, one of the most discussed features was its innovative charging method. Instead of the traditional puck charger, Google has introduced a new cradle that charges the watch from the side. This design change implies that existing watch cases may not be compatible, and it also leaves the charging contacts exposed. However, this new charging approach allows for significantly faster charging speeds. The Pixel Watch 4 can charge approximately 25% quicker than its predecessor, the Pixel Watch 3. It can reach 50% battery in just 15 minutes and can achieve 80% in only 30 minutes. In contrast, the current generation of the Pixel Watch typically requires about 60 minutes for a full charge, or 80 minutes for the 45mm model. This improvement in charging time is certainly a welcome enhancement. Although the design of the Pixel Watch 4 closely resembles that of last year's model, it incorporates several quality-of-life upgrades that users will appreciate. Google Pixel Watch 4 review: major upgrades or still a problem? If this is the major upgrade for Google's Pixel Watch, we might be facing a significant issue. The Pixel Watch 4 appears to be addressing some of the most glaring criticisms that users have raised. Rumors suggest enhancements in repairability, battery longevity, and a notably brighter display. These modifications are certainly positive developments. However, I still find it challenging to recommend the Pixel Watch if these are the only changes Google implements. Noteworthy improvements to celebrate. Let's acknowledge the fact that there are genuine advancements this year. For the first time, Google is offering a smartwatch that can actually be repaired. This means that if the curved glass happens to crack, a common occurrence, you won't have to replace the entire watch. Additionally, the Pixel Watch 4 is set to feature an increased battery capacity, with 327 mAh for the 41mm version and 459 mAh for the 45mm model. It will also introduce a new side-mounted charging system that promises to charge the device 25% faster. This side charging capability could also transform the watch into a more practical bedside clock. The display is also receiving a significant upgrade, with brightness peaking at 3000 nits, which is comparable to Samsung's Galaxy Watch 8 and Apple's Watch Ultra. Coupled with a new variable refresh rate ranging from 1 to 60 Hz. This results in a much improved screen experience. The same chip, persistent issues. One of the most disappointing aspects of the Pixel Watch 4 is what remains unchanged. Despite being 3 years into this product line, Google is reportedly sticking with the outdated Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 chip, the same one used in the Pixel Watch 2 and 3. Although a new M55 coprocessor is included to assist with AI tasks, this alone does not ensure the substantial advancements that users anticipate from a next-generation device. The Pixel Watch 3 already faced challenges in meeting its performance expectations. Despite its dual-chip design aimed at enhancing efficiency, our tests revealed disappointing real-world battery life and no significant improvements in responsiveness. It also encountered various software problems, including inconsistent call quality, unreliable workout tracking, and a maps feature that sometimes failed to pinpoint your location. The concern now is that the Pixel Watch 4 may continue this trend of having almost great hardware, undermined by unoptimized software and recycled components. Where's the genuine innovation? The Pixel Watch 4 is expected to introduce new health features such as breathing emergencies detection and emergency satellite communications. While these features sound beneficial, they seem more like incremental updates, especially when competitors like Apple and Samsung are making strides in performance, sensor precision, and AI-driven personalization. More critically, many of the fundamental issues with the Pixel Watch 3 remain unresolved. Users still cannot customize their watch faces freely with third-party tools like Facer, and they are still required to use proprietary bands. Furthermore, the sleek, futuristic design, while undeniably attractive, often feels mismatched with more formal or varied fashion styles. The software experience itself has also been problematic. The Pixel Watch 3 launched with bugs ranging from unresponsive notifications to strange screen glitches. Some of the most anticipated features, such as the morning brief, felt underdeveloped. Even basic functionalities, like automatic workout detection, lagged significantly behind what competitors provide. It's hard to believe that all these issues will be magically resolved this time, especially if the core hardware and software foundation remains largely unchanged. Google still trails in the smartwatch race. While competitors are advancing, Google seems to be stuck refining the basics with the Pixel Watch 4. Samsung is incorporating blood pressure monitoring and deeper AI integration, while Apple is enhancing health features and ecosystem connectivity. Even Garmin, a long-established fitness brand, is making strides towards smarter, more intuitive wearables. In contrast, Google appears to be merely improving on the fundamentals. It seems that while Google has addressed battery life and charging with the Pixel Watch 4, there is still a pressing need for better software stability, more sophisticated health tracking, and performance enhancements. Like any consumer tech product, the Pixel Watch must deliver a seamless user experience. If Google fails to achieve this, it will struggle to compete with the plethora of wearables available in the market. Until Google takes its wearable ambitions seriously, the Pixel Watch will continue to be perceived as a stylish outsider in a landscape filled with superior options. Pixel Watch 4 pricing. Is it worth it? The anticipated pricing for the Pixel Watch 4 might actually be quite reasonable, and here's why you should pay attention. Key insights. The Wi-Fi versions of the Pixel Watch 4, available in 41mm and 45mm sizes, are expected to maintain the same price points as last year, $349 and $399 respectively. In a pleasant twist, both LTE models are projected to see a price reduction of $50, which is certainly a welcome surprise for potential buyers. Additionally, the Pixel Watch 4 is rumored to charge to 50% in just 15 minutes and reach 80% in approximately 30 minutes. A recent report sheds light on the pricing structure for the Pixel Watch 4 lineup, and the outlook appears quite favorable for consumers. According to sources from Android Headlines, the Wi-Fi models of the Pixel Watch 4 in both 41mm and 45mm sizes are likely to stick to last year's pricing. Conversely, the LTE versions are expected to be $50 cheaper than the previous Pixel Watch 3 models. The report indicates that the Pixel Watch 4 will debut in the US at the same starting price of $349 as its predecessor. It's reasonable to assume that the prices of £349 and AUS $579 will also remain consistent in other markets. This anticipated pricing applies to the 41mm Wi-Fi model, while the 45mm Wi-Fi variant is expected to hold steady at $399. LTE models become more affordable. Moreover, the report suggests that the LTE versions of the Pixel Watch 4 will be more budget-friendly this year. The 41mm LTE model is expected to retail for $399, a $50 decrease from last year's price of $449. Similarly, the 45mm LTE model may drop to $449 from its previous price of $499. The pricing of the Pixel Watch 4 aligns well with some popular Wear OS smartwatches, such as the Galaxy Watch 8. Additionally, Purchasing the Pixel Watch 4 will grant you 6 months of Fitbit Premium and a complimentary month of YouTube Premium, enhancing the overall value of your purchase. With Fitbit Premium, users gain access to comprehensive health insights, guided workout sessions, and a variety of meditation and mindfulness resources. On the other hand, YouTube Premium eliminates ads, allows for offline video saving, and provides full access to YouTube Music. Enhanced charging capabilities. The report also indicates that the Pixel Watch 4 will charge 25% faster, thanks to a newly designed side dock charger. It is expected to reach 50% charge in just 15 minutes, a significant improvement over the Pixel Watch 3, which took between 24 to 28 minutes. Furthermore, achieving an 80% charge should now take around 30 minutes, down from the previous range of 35 to 50 minutes. However, while some users may appreciate the advantages of the new side-mounted pogo pin charger, there are potential downsides. As this is a new design, finding compatible third-party chargers may pose a challenge at launch. Additionally, the visible pogo pins on the side could detract from the watch's aesthetic and may not be compatible with existing watch cases. Jay Bongolto is always on the lookout for the latest news. He has been immersed in the world of consumer technology and applications for as long as he can remember, having used a variety of Android devices since his early days with Jelly Bean. Feel free to reach out to him directly on Twitter or LinkedIn.